Assalamu alaikum and welcome to today's episode of the Future of Tech Managing the Digital World. I'm your host, Dr. Atasham, and today we're diving deep into one of the most exciting and crucial topics of our time technology management. Whether you're a student, a professional, or someone simply curious about the impact of technology on our lives, this episode is for you. To guide us through this intricate world of managing tech, we have a very special guest with us today. Dr. Suhail, an associate professor and the chairman of the technology department at Islamia University Bahawalpur. Dr. Suhail is an expert in this field and has been involved in various cutting edge projects related to technology management. Welcome to the show, Dr. Suhail.
Thank you, Dr. Atisham. It's a pleasure to be here, and I'm excited to share insights on technology management with your audience today.
The pleasure is mine, Dr. Suhail. So let's start with the basics. Can you briefly explain what technology management is?
Absolutely. Technology management refers to the process of overseeing the use and development of technology within an organization or society. It involves everything from evaluating emerging technologies to implementing them efficiently. It's about making sure that the tech we use aligns with our goals, whether that's in business, education, or even personal
That's a
life.
great introduction. But in today's fast paced world, tech is changing every day. How do organizations manage this constant evolution?
Good question. Organizations have to stay agile. For example, take a look at how companies like Apple and Microsoft operate. They are constantly innovating, but they also have structured departments that oversee technology development. They conduct research, evaluate new tools, and then scale them to meet the needs of their customers or stakeholders.
That's interesting. So, tech management isn't just about keeping up, it's about planning ahead and being strategic. Could you share an example from your experience of how tech management has impacted education or research?
Sure. At Islamia University, we implemented a technology management strategy that incorporated digital learning platforms. When COVID-19 hit, we were ready because of the systems we had put in place earlier. We didn't just adopt tech in a rush, but rather we carefully chose platforms that would serve our educational goals. This strategy helped us transition smoothly to online learning.
Wow, that's a great example. The pandemic really forced a lot of institutions to rethink how they use technology. And I think many students and professionals are still figuring out how to adapt. What role does technology management play in such a scenario?
Technology management becomes crucial in such situations. It's about planning for the unexpected and having the infrastructure ready to handle any crisis. This means not just having the right tools, but also training your staff and students to use them effectively. The goal is to create a resilient and adaptable system that can face both challenges and opportunities.
I see. So, it's not just about adopting technology, but understanding how to integrate it into your organization or community effectively. Now, let's talk about some of the biggest challenges in managing technology. What do you think are the main hurdles?
One major challenge is the pace of change. New technologies are emerging almost every day, and keeping up with these innovations is a full time job. Another challenge is security. With more technology comes more risk. We have to ensure that data is protected and privacy is maintained. Finally, there's the challenge of human resources, training staff and students to use new technologies effectively.
I can imagine how overwhelming that must be. Security is definitely a concern in today's digital age. Have you seen any specific incidents where poor tech management led to significant problems?
Yes, there have been cases where companies or educational institutions didn't prioritize technology management, leading to security breaches or inefficient use of resources. One example I can share is the case of a university that failed to properly integrate its digital platforms. As a result, students had issues accessing learning materials and faculty members couldn't collaborate efficiently, which ultimately impacted learning outcomes.
That's a great point. Innovation often thrives in environments where people feel supported. Do you have any examples of organizations that have done this well?
Innovation is at the heart of technology management. It's not enough to just maintain the status quo. Organizations need to innovate to stay competitive. A great way to foster innovation is by creating an environment where employees feel safe to experiment with new ideas, encouraging collaboration between different departments, setting up innovation hubs, and investing in research can also lead to breakthrough
Google
solutions.
is a great example. They really show how encouraging innovation can lead to some amazing breakthroughs. Now, let's talk about the future. With AI, machine learning, and other advancements, where do you see technology management heading in the next 5 to 10 years?
One example is Google. They have a famous innovation culture where employees are encouraged to spend 20% of their time working on personal projects. Many of the groundbreaking products like Gmail and Google Maps came out of this initiative. This culture of innovation is built into their technology management strategy.
It's fascinating to think about how much AI will change the way we manage technology. As we wrap up, what advice would you give to young professionals and students looking to enter the field of technology management?
In the next 5 to 10 years, I see technology management becoming even more integrated with AI and automation. Tasks like monitoring systems, analyzing data, and even making decisions might become more automated. However, the human element will always remain crucial as someone will need to oversee these systems, ensure ethical standards, and make the strategic decisions about where to implement technology. We'll also see more collaboration across industries, with tech being a key enabler.
Wise words, Dr. Suhail. Thank you for sharing your expertise with us today. It's clear that technology management isn't just about using tools, it's about understanding how they fit into our broader goals and society. And to our listeners, I hope today's conversation has inspired you to think more strategically about the technology in your life, whether you're a student, a professional, or just a curious learner.
Thank you, Dr. Atasham. It was a pleasure being here.
And thank you to all of our listeners. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to subscribe, share, and leave a review. And as always, stay curious and keep exploring the world of technology. Until next time, take care.